I will now go ahead and demonstrate an app from Area 21 of Google now called Stack. I'm going to bring up Stack, open Stack.
Stack. Search your documents. Edit box.
When you launch Stack, you have the following. At the top, there's an edit field to search your document. To the right, there's an edit where you can create a new stack. So stacks are like folders, and these are reminiscent of what we used to have in OpenBook or Kurzweil. You have folders, and within those folders, you have subfolders.
Bills, row 2.
So we got bills,
Banking, column 2. House, column 3. IDs, column 4. Medical, row 3. Receipts, column 2. Starred, column 3.
Starred,
Work, column 4.
work. And now at the bottom,
list,
we've got
items.
2 tabs. There's the home
tab, all documents,
and all
tab 2 of 2.
documents. Now on the top right, just
IDs, row 2,
above
column 4,
the IDs,
3 rows, edit, row 1.
It's an edit. When you tap on that edit, you can add new folders from some of the suggested folders. Under the suggested folders, here's what we got.
Suggested stacks, row 4, immigration, row 5, insurance, column 2, pet, column 3, tax, column 4, travel, row 6, vehicles, column 2, legal, column 3, create, column 4.
And the last item at the bottom is create. If you tap on create, you could create your own folder.
Showing English, US, QWERTY, keyboard, cancel. Stack
Tapping
name,
on that
edit
create
box, editor,
now is
out of
asking
grid.
me for the name of the stack. Let's just call it Papa.
Voice input.
Papa.
Create, button. Keyboard hidden, stack, create, row 7, column 4, in grid, 7 rows, 4 columns.
So I just created a folder called Papa.
Legal, column 3,
Or
create, column 4.
I should say I created a stack called Papa. Okay.
Medical.
Now let's go ahead and try to scan something. So by default, when you create a new stack, it's not shown among the stacks that we have here. However, you want to click on show all to see the stack that you just created.
Show all, row 4.
Now, if I click on show all, we should be able to see Papa in here. So under my stacks, I got
Edit. Bills, banking, house. Work, Papa, row 4, column 1.
And I got Papa. I tap on Papa. Now at the bottom, just above where we found the all documents, at the bottom right,
Add a new document.
we have
button,
add a new document. When I tap on the add new document, the camera opens. Let me grab a piece of paper here. All right, I'm going to put this thing on my lap, and this is where the problem comes because Google didn't include an OCR package in here. So when you tap on something and you scan it, it's not going to read to you. You have to use some other app, third-party app such as either SuperSense or some other app like that you could share it to Voice Dream Reader and some of those packages to read what you have. So I'm going to take a picture of it. Let's see here.
Take photo, button.
All right. When you take a photo, then what happens,
Options,
you got
preview, document image,
this
button,
preview.
button, unlabeled, in list.
And that's the actual document itself that says unlabeled.
Add.
You could add another document.
Adjust color, out of list.
Adjust the color.
Crop and rotate.
Crop and rotate.
Save, button.
Or save.
Add new document.
I
Close,
tapped
button.
on save, and now I'm going to tap on close.
Stack. Search your documents. Edit box.
Now, if I go to Papa, I should be able to find it.
Build Papa.
I tap on Papa.
Episode 17 of the Blind Android Users. Row 2, column 1, in grid, 2 rows, 4
That's what
columns.
I scanned, and it automatically gave it that name called Episode of the Blind Podcast, episode 17 of the Blind Users Podcast.
Add a new document, button. Papa.
Now,
Episode 17 of the Blind Android Users, row 2,
I tap on that.
Document image, button, out of grid. Edit document, button.
Now, the funniest thing is that it's able to tell me what the title or use the first line of what I typed that I scanned, and it recognized that, and we could see that as a written document, but the rest of the content is not being shared. Now, if I want to show you what that document really is, let me
Saturday, April 3rd.
grab it, and let's say I want to scan it with something like Lookout.
Folder, OCR, Lookout, folder opened.
Let's try Lookout
Tips for
now.
documents mode. Hold your device in portrait mode. Move it slowly. Don't show this again. Checked. Okay. Turn camera off. Button. Lookout documents mode. To close. Take snapshot. Button. Move device towards bottom. Scanned item details.
I just told it to
Close
take
details.
the
Button.
picture.
Welcome to episode 17 of the Blind Android Users podcast, where we are discussing keyboards. Our hosts Miriam Mawson, Austin Pinto, Ed Green, Yannick Plashiard, and Warren Carr are here to win you the goodies.
Okay, so that is what was on that paper, of course. We were, however, unable to hear Stack read it to us. And so the only way that you can get Stack to read something for you is to be able to share it with some other third-party app, or else you are dead in water. You could use something like Adobe PDF Reader, or you could use maybe even the Google's PDF Drive Reader or something like that to read this. And that would be the Stack. Now, of course, you can delete what you have. Now, if you want to delete a stack, you want to tap on the edit on the top right, just above where it says
House, row 2. Edit, row 1.
You want to tap on the edit right around the top right corner. Now that I've tapped on edit, I'm going to find Papa and delete it.
Column legal, row 7. Papa, row 4, column 1.
So now that I've found Papa, let's delete it. I tap here.
Papa, out of grid.
When you tap on that, it's asking you, do you want to delete it?
Delete this stack.
And we have
documents will still appear in all documents.
In other words, if I delete the stack, the folder called Papa, the document that was stored in Papa will still be in all documents, and there's either a cancel or a delete.
Cancel, button, delete, button. Stack, edit your stacks.
So now, Papa is gone. If I go back,
one new document found. Add new documents into your stacks, row 4.
There's a document there.
Add new delete.
And I tap on it, and then at the bottom is a delete. And
delete, button. Cancel, button.
There's either delete or cancel.
Delete, button. Stack, search your document.
And I just deleted that document that we just scanned. This is how Stack works. It's a great app, and I'm looking forward to when Google can make it useful to all of us, especially those of us who are blind. And that would be Stack.